Yo, what's up, guys? So I got a great question on my Instagram last week. And the question was, how can I build strong tendons and ligaments, to basically be able to hoop until like I'm 60 and still be able to dunk, right? Dog, like, what an intelligent question. This is such an intelligent way to train, right? Because we want to focus on injury prevention, and really dial in on longevity, right? Because we don't want to be injured. We want to be on the bench. We don't want to have health issues. We want to be healthy, right? That's what we gotta start focusing on. That's how we gotta train. All right. So without further ado, I'm gonna do my best not to ramble on this. I'm gonna get straight to the point. We're not gonna deep dive too much on these topics because they are topics that we can do a deep dive on, for all of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give you guys, I think it's four. Yeah, we'll see. But anyways, so number one, all right, number one thing, advice is something that's called CNS stacking. Okay, so central nervous system stacking. Look this up. Educate yourself on this. This is a very smart way to structure your training, to how to cycle your training. So what this will allow you to do is to know, okay, what days can I go more intense and what days should I go lighter? Because there's only so much that we can do in terms of training really hard in consistent days in a row, because our body needs to cyclically be able to rest and recover so we can get more gains and then have more output. So we have to have equal input and output with our training. Number two, right? Number two advice that I'm gonna give you guys is, what is it? Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, okay. So is building the proper foundation. This is advice and wisdom straight from Michael Jordan's training. So what I mean by building a proper foundation is we got to first, it's different for everyone, but the whole overall thing is similar. All right. And we got to, in terms of individually, we got to address, okay, what injuries do I keep having recurring? What parts of my body and different systems of my body are weaker than others? Right? What health issues do I have? Do I have pain in my ankles or my Achilles? Do I have Achilles pain? Do I have knee pain? This is super important to address. Okay, and then through building the foundation the right way, it takes care of all these problems. So we have to first address the health issues that we're having with our body and fix these, right, through building the proper foundation. So our foundation is our feet, and there's a lot that goes into our feet that we're just not taught. It's something that just is never addressed, and it's crazy. It's it's insane. Like, for example, I want you guys to try this right now. Go ahead, try to move each individual toe by itself, up and down, and let me know if you can do it. If you can do that, 99.9% of people cannot do that, even the most elite athletes. Because if you can do that, you're a freaking nature, man. Whew, yeah. But you can train this, though. You can reactivate your feet, okay? Because, you know, we're supposed to be able to use our feet just like how we're supposed to be able to use our hands. So, and there's a lot goes into that, building the strength, proprioception, balance, dexterity, and then, you know, we got to build the hips. A great way to do this is utilizing bands. That's my favorite way to build hip strength and elasticity with the body, right? And then obviously core and having a strong foundation of strength, because when we have this foundation like that set up, then we can build off of it and develop some really fun and cool stuff with the athleticism. All right, so move on to the next point. Is it's super important to focus on health. And when I mean health is to really dial in on nutrition. And by nutrition, I mean, you know, am I feeding myself clean foods, or am I feeding myself artificial and dirty foods that are filled with chemicals and blockers and all these things that cause so much problems with our body and make it even harder for us to recover and get the right type of nutrients? So am I getting the proper macronutrients? Am I getting all my essential, micronutrients? This is really important that we're just not taught. How's your are my organs in great health? Am I consuming these clean foods that feed my body nutrients? Yeah, man, how's your gut health? Like, I'm serious. This is important. This is why people have so many just like issues in terms of like neurological problems to sleep problems, brain fog, even stomach problems. If you look online, one of the most top searches on Google is, why does my stomach hurt? Why do so many people have acne? This is a huge reason why, right? And another thing with men, and we're not going to shy away from this, is testosterone, right? There's a huge problem with men with the testosterone decreasing, and it's at any age now. It used to be just like when you get older. Now it's even kids in high school and college. That's when your testosterone should be increasing and at its highest, when you're in your teens, 30s, 20s, 40s, right? And it's actually a myth that your testosterone is supposed to drop. That's not necessarily the truth. So a great way to look more into this is check out the Thermo Diet. Educate yourself more on this. It's the Thermo Diet's by a man named, he's a scientist from Duke, Christopher Walker, man. I've been applying and doing this for myself, testing it out, and oh my gosh, man, I've been getting so many results, educating myself on this. It's awesome. So definitely check that out. Thermo Diet, Christopher Walker. And then the final point and piece of advice to you guys is to really dial in on rest and recovery. This is so important and something that we overlook and don't take it serious, because we're it's all about go go go. Work harder. That's dumb. It's more about, we have to work hard, have that trait about ourselves, but we also have to work smarter. It's more important to work smarter than what it is to work harder, right? So yeah, dial in on your rest and recovery, because that's when we regenerate, when we sleep, right? We regenerate when we sleep, so we make our gains when we're resting, not necessarily when we're training. All right. So it's equally important. So dial in on your rest and recovery. Get enough sleep. I highly recommend getting to bed between 9 and 10 every night, most nights of the week. And you can have fun during the weekend once in a while. But most nights, set that foundation with yourself with these main topics that we just discussed, with your rest, recovery, sleep, nutrition, CNS stacking, focusing on your health, building the proper foundation. And then you can stay out late or have a cheat meal once in a while. It's not that big of a deal when you have this foundation already built. Okay, so that's it, man. Oh yeah, and another point I really wanted to make is, I'm not gonna go too much into this. This is probably a video for another day. Is adrenal health, right? So when we don't follow these key things, major issue with athletes that they'll have is adrenal problems. So look up adrenals. They're connected to your kidneys. Yeah, man. You don't want to have adrenal problems. Adrenal fatigue is a huge issue with athletes. All right. So we want to we want to properly take care of our adrenals. All right. So that's it, man. Like I said, these are topics that we can go deep in, and we're already 10 minutes into this video, so I wanted to keep this brief. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the questions. Go ahead, hit me up with some more questions that you want me to talk about. And I love this shit, man. I got more content coming, being creative with it. So peace out.